High school sweethearts turned newlyweds.
Jared and Paige Estes were just beginning their life together when it was cut short by a drunk driver. Eyewitness News reporter Matt Morrow shows you the accident that changed their lives forever.
The night's literally a nightmare. Jared and Paige Estes, married just 6 months, leave a hockey game with some friends. They're driving down Kellogg near West Street when a Porsche going more than 100 miles an hour slams into them.
I don't remember getting hit, or I don't know how long I was in the car. I went black. Everything kind of went black when we were driving down the street, and then I just heard a really, really loud bang, like an explosion, and then I could have been in there 30 seconds or 30 minutes. You know, I didn't know.
The car's now on fire, and so is Jared. Lucky for him, someone driving by stops and pulls him out of the car.
I looked down at my hands, and they just looked really weird, and they felt really hot. Both of them did. And I turned them over, and there was just one piece of my shirt hanging between my wrist. That was all that was left, and it was just burning from the ends, and then it just burned away right there.
Jared knows he's in trouble, but he's still more concerned about his wife and friends. He doesn't know if they're still in that burning car.
It was like waking up in hell is what it was like. Honest, I don't know what hell's like, but that's what I would imagine, you know, just fire, and it just felt darker than dark.
Through the darkness, Jared sees bodies lying on the road. Even though he's burned on about half his body now, he drags himself down Kellogg to see who's there.
And I just knew that one of those, or both of those, had to be my wife and my friend, because there's no way they were in that car, because the car was just engulfed and there was just nothing left of it.
Jared never gets to see if the bodies are the people he loves. The paramedics get to him first and force him on a stretcher.
I was fighting him a little bit. I was fighting him quite a bit, because I wanted to know where Paige and Danae were. I was screaming for Paige and Danae, and they kept saying, "We don't know, we don't know." And I just kept, I was persistent, and I would not let them work on me. And then finally one of them said, "Yes, everybody got out."
But everybody does not get out. Jared's beautiful and young wife, Paige, is trapped in that burning car. Jared doesn't know, because by now he's in a coma that lasts 2 long weeks before he finds out the love of his life is gone.
I needed to get to her grave, because I knew that was as close as I could get to her, you know, without actually being with her. So, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Just yammering, but.
But before Jared can get to Paige's grave, to begin the process of trying to heal his broken heart, he has a long, tough road ahead.
Part 3 of The Road Back, what happens when Jared wakes up and how he starts to live without the love of his life, tomorrow on Eyewitness News at 10.